Hello, I'm Mason Bray, here to represent Cuba, and so I'm going to talk about how great it is, and yeah, if you're tired of boring old America, which a lot of people are, then come to Cuba, because I mean, look at this beautiful sunset, palm trees, tropical weather. So yeah, tropical weather. It's really good weather here, by the way. About 60 degrees in the winter, 70 degrees in the summer. Upper 80s actually in the summer. Sorry. Beautiful weather, and so we have a paid person to come talk about Cuba for us. So about your visit. So come on in. Yeah, he brought a brochure that he got professionally made. Take it away, Sunil.
Hi, I'm Sunil, and yeah, I just went to Cuba against the travel advisory because the U.S. didn't want me to go. Yeah, and basically it's a great country, very culturally diverse. The sports, the entertainment, it's just great. There were beautiful beaches with great views, just great views. The hotel that I stayed at, it was right on the beach, so it was just beautiful. And baseball, it's a very popular sport there, just like here. And it was very historical. I mean, I visited Old Havana, and Old Havana, it's full of old historic buildings that were, a lot of them dated back to the 1500s. And another interesting place to visit is Trinidad, which is the jewel of Cuba and has a very charming atmosphere with no skyscrapers or modern structures or any of that sort. It's a very charming, old area, just beautiful. The climate, wow, it was great. It was tropical, 80, 90 degrees every day, and yeah, the food. That was the best part. Saving the best for last. The food was awesome. Food we had. Let's see. We had. My favorite was the shredded pork with rice and beans. Their food is very simple. They're not big on like intricate foods, and the presentation of the food is very good as well. So, yeah, and it's not really served in courses. That's the best part altogether. So you can have the dessert first, and then you can have other stuff later. You don't even have to have your veggies. And there are a couple points of interest there, like Trinidad and Old Havana, like I said before. And there's another place called Pinar del Rio, and that's like the Cuban countryside. Get a little taste of countryside in Cuba. And then my favorite was Guantanamo Bay, a prison. It was pretty awesome. Yeah, it's very diverse cultural-wise and art-wise, with a lot of influence from the Spain when they governed over Cuba very long ago. And they also had a lot of African influence on the food, the people. And this was from the slave trade, when the people from Africa, they were brought first to the Caribbean, and then they were brought up to America, or they stayed in the Caribbean. And so they were a huge impact on their culture there. Their music is really beautiful, and yeah, and it's just, if you didn't know, it's an island. Yeah. So, surrounded by ocean, great views, and yep, that's about it. Mason.
Thank you, Sunil, our paid actor. So one thing he did forget to mention is their currency, which is pretty cool. We'll have that at our booth. Be able to see it. And food, special item or food item plan is a very yeah, it's they like it there. Yeah. Are you recording something? I was, but then